All right, we're ready. We're rolling.
Right. All right.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bourbon in the Barn. I'm your host, Bert. Again, we are Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Gary. This Tuesday thing's getting out of control. With us today is the great Morgan Stansel.
Yep.
I did not get this to poke fun at you, bro. It's called Fugitive. It was $10.
Really?
Yeah, but it's a $79.99 bottle. We didn't sell it well at the liquor store, so yeah. He's like, "Hey man, give me $10. You can take this." So
that's pretty cool.
You know, you can't. It's a $79 bottle.
Right.
Just when we do this today, we don't have any more at our liquor store, and I'm pretty sure North Shore doesn't. So we're gonna do this just because it was on the cheap end, and I always take a good deal. As you know, we're raw and uncut. So if anybody does anything stupid, Gary, they have to deal with it. We're sponsored by Eagle Liquor, 6852 Middle Valley Road, and Cherokee or North Shore Liquor.
319 Cherokee Boulevard.
There you go. Another thing, if you're under 21, we want you to watch, but we don't condone any underage drinking.
Don't do it.
It's just a disclaimer we go through. As I said, you know, we've got boxing for movies coming up.
Yeah.
So from now on, we either have ring girls or fighters or somebody that's a part of the show. And this is him right here. Morgan. There it is. He'll be taking on Russell Norton, which a lot of people want to see Russell get knocked out, and we saw him bludgeon his first fight. Bad refereeing, but he was ready.
Awful referee.
Awful referee. I mean, I was ringing the bell, and he's telling him, fight. And when you hear fight, yeah, you're just going to keep doing it.
You're like, you know this is pretty
He's 1-0. He had, it was a pretty dismantling fight. And Austin, we love you. And you hung in there as long as you could. And he don't have any ill feelings. Yeah, he hung in there. So he's tough. For what was going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
I don't want to quit, but I might have to.
Yeah, and I would have been okay with that because anybody should have quit. I mean, the first two fights, you were the second fight. And Bruce was fighting some guy that was half his age.
Right.
And Bruce was like, I'm done, man. What the fuck is this dude doing?
Right.
But we got it cleaned up, and we had a good second one, and we're going to have a good third one.
Oh, that's going to be great.
You know, I know you got some things coming up. Are you from here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm from
Saudi boy?
Hickson.
Hickson. Yeah.
Hickson.
I'm a Hickson boy, but I went to Red.
Whipple
boy.
Whipple, fourth grade. And
there you go.
Then on up. Stayed right around this area.
Yeah, we've been doing this show. He's been wanting to be on it. I meant to have him on. He said he didn't agree to fight, but we worked it out. So he's gonna fight.
Well,
maybe.
It's not hard to talk me into.
Yeah. Well, I just put your name on there to gaslight you, and then I was like, hey, we'll do it. He's like, I'll do it.
It worked.
Well, I mean, they wanted to see after last year. I know you had things coming up, and you know, extenuating circumstances. Gary Brune stepped in, did an excellent job. I mean, Chris is just on a different level.
Yeah.
I mean, he really is, and Chris is so committed to anything he does.
Oh yeah.
Like he don't lose at Hot Wings. He don't lose at boxing. Like he quit smoking. He hadn't smoked since the first one that I had. Yeah, he has not picked up a cigarette since.
That's crazy.
As much stress as he's had with Tennessee Brown Bag and all that, yeah, he has been fully committed. And he thanks me, but I thank him. He's a great boxer. You're a good boxer. I mean, you did the MMA, or was that kickboxing?
I did kickboxing, but
that's pretty tough.
That was my first time kickboxing. I had no skill in that. I don't know how to kick. Didn't know how to block kicks. That was my downfall.
Yeah. If somebody knows how to kick, you don't know.
Wore my legs out.
Yeah, and then if you can't walk, you fight.
Man, I was limping at the end of it.
Yeah,
lasted all 3 rounds, but
everybody said you did good, man. I didn't get to see it, but I heard
it was
fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I don't know, man. I can't be kicked. Like I don't mind being punched or pinched. Kick me, or slap me.
Getting kicked is another story.
Yeah, especially because I mean that's what they do. I mean,
man,
he had all the training. What did you take that in a month? It's like
I took it in a month. I had no training. Didn't even have time to really get to working out. I hurt my foot within a week after I started trying to train for it.
We know how that goes.
But I thought my foot was broken. It wasn't broken. It ended up a really bad bruise. Still able to fight, but
yeah, well, you hung in there and you did it.
Right. It was my first. What do you call it? Sanctioned, real amateur sanctioned fight? No. That was my first sanctioned
better redo
amateur fight.
Well, you know, and hey man,
with no real training behind it. I feel like I did pretty good. I probably should have took it more seriously.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean,
well.
And I know, I feel what you're saying.
Right.
Like, you know, I had that fight with Jesse, and that was just a shit show. And like, you know, I tried to train, and then I didn't want to train, and tried to train. And it's just hard, man. If you don't get paid to do these things, they're hard to do.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, like, you still have to go work at your other job and find time to, you know,
to go and train.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now Billy did a good deal for the fighters where they got a percentage of the ticket sales they got.
Oh, that's good.
So even though I didn't sell very many tickets, I think I made $40 the day of the fight. So I mean, $40 is $40.
Yeah. I mean, well, you know, and that gives you an incentive to try to get people
right.
in, but you know,
and you know, Billy's always trying to help.
Billy is a good fucking person.
Oh yeah.
He is as lethal as he is or can be.
Oh,
he's really nice. But when you're that badass, you really don't get people pushing you or messing with you like, the way I mess with Gary, you think, no. Yeah, you know, he just sweep my leg and I probably passed out.
Right.
I mean, you saw what he put Gary in, right?
Yeah,
he got him behind the rear naked choke.
Yeah.
And he just barely did like that. Gary's like,
this I'm like, oh shit,
yeah.
I'm fucking hurt.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough thing.
You'll go to sleep real quick if I keep this on.
But he really does a lot for this city, you know.
Oh yeah. You know, a lot for the community and a lot for the local fighters and stuff.
You know, he wants people to come up. I mean, he's at where he's at, and you know, I know his record ain't. He got Trevor Peak. I mean, he does what he can, and I mean, he's doing good. I know he lost, but I think he really getting in his feelings about it. But everybody loses.
Well, I mean, yeah, you take your
everybody,
losers and you can't be victorious without your losses.
Yeah, exactly. It makes it that much sweeter.
Absolutely.
When it comes back around. Absolutely. I mean, if you just come in and dominate somebody. Round after round after round after round after round. I mean, even
do your wins mean that much at that point?
Exactly. Yeah. Then you just get bored.
Right.
And then you get caught, and then you lose a fight that you should have never lost. And you get, Rousey, St. Pierre, you get
to a point where you're competent with where you're at.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, you got to have a fire and you got to have a passion. I think a lot of these people do, but that's a whole different thing. I mean, I can't tell an MMA fighter how to feel.
Right.
I mean, you know, I don't like to lose. I don't even like when my sports teams lose. You know, nobody. There's some people that don't mind losing. Gary's okay with it. Dude, it ingrains in me, man.
It gives you that drive, though.
Yeah, it really does.
I mean, I don't like to lose.
So much.
Yeah, but if you do lose, you're way more okay with it than I am.
Right.
I've always been competitive. I grew up competitive.
Now, when I was racing track back then, I didn't. I lost.
Racing much like that.
No. I could outrun anybody back then.
Dude, I grew up on Sam Mountain, dude. I thought I was like super athlete. Yeah.
I probably couldn't run 40 yards. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, this is out of Nashville, and it
smells strong.
It's supposed to be with the grains harvested in Nashville on the farmland and all that.
93, isn't it?
94 proof.
94.
As you know, we do these 3 ways. We do it neat, owner Brock, and the cola.
With the cola.
All right.
Single barrel. I mean it sat on our shelf for a while. People would pick it up and then they would put it down. Like it just didn't.
Gonna take a punch.
Yeah, it's gonna wake you up.
I'm kind of curious as to why it didn't sell. Maybe because they hadn't seen it before.
That was when something's new, man. It's hard to get going, and we didn't really try it, so we didn't really give it a kind of a good
smell. It's got a good smell on the floor.
Good smell.
It smells like it's gonna burn though.
It's got some fun.
Bring it up, man. The boxing for boobies, man.
Boxing for boobies.
Motherfucker.
Put these up.
Ooh. Son of a bitch. Not a bad taste, but
you're right.
It's strong, man.
Keeps coming at you.
Yeah. The burn comes at you.
Yeah, it's got a long finish. Whew.
It does taste great.
Hot dog.
We do 1 through 5 on each thing, and then we add it all up. So you can do 3.1, 4.7, 2.1, however you want to go.
Okay.
Oh, this.
Not that much of a burn, though. It died down real quick.
It does. It's not so bad that you wouldn't take another swig of it.
I mean, it punches you in the face, then it kisses you on the cheek.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Here's the There we go. All right. Just nice, Jackson. Nice. Fuck the Mogan.
All right.
Ice.
So you're ready to fight? You and Russell about the same height. He might be a little bit shorter than you, but he is a
Ready mentally? Yes.
but he is a fighter. But that don't make you a boxer. Like, you know.
I'm a fighter, but I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm a boxer.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
I don't. Really
I think it's really going to be a decent fight. He's a little bit older than you, but I mean he's from Chicago, but you know. But I think this will be one of the more interesting fights because both of y'all can fight.
Right.
And like I think
More matched up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except I don't think he's much older than you, but I know he's older than you.
Okay.
Might be in his 30s. You're what, 25?
I'm 28.
28, yeah. I think he's 33, 35.
Okay.
I don't
got
know
a few
that.
years on me. You know, with age comes wisdom.
Yeah. Exactly.
Experience,
Yeah,
so.
exactly. You've been in the ring before, he hadn't. He keeps coming into the liquor store. Oh, I hurt my shoulder. I was like, dude, you got to October the 8th. And he's like, he goes, I thought it was next week. He got some excuses. He's got some things, legality things going on, you know.
Right.
But he said he's ready. You know, I mean, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Oh, right.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
There's been times whenever I was younger, I was like, man, I'm going to go up here and stuff. And then I get my ass kicked, and I'm like, that's on me.
Well, for the first fight that I was in with Austin, I had a totally different plan than what happened as soon as we stepped in the ring. It was totally different.
Exactly.
And same with the kickboxing match. I had a totally different plan. In my head, I had it set in my head. I was going to give him a front kick, put him on the fence, and that's not what happened at all.
And like, you're never ready to fight, man. Like, if you're not scared, you're not a good fighter. Because fear is huge fuel.
Absolutely.
You know.
Well, fear will make you be more careful.
Well, yeah.
And be less reckless.
And you have kids, and this is for fun. I mean,
Absolutely.
this is for charity. You know, there's no reason to. And Matt Booth's a good referee. Last year he stopped it if both people were getting glossy. He called the round.
Right.
Got everybody back over there. You know, 3 minutes a long time. You know that.
Oh yeah.
I know that. Dude, I was like, good Lord, man. When Gary got 45 seconds, and Gary got popped in the nose.
Man, the first fight, it only lasted to the middle of the second round.
Yeah, but by that time, that was going so sideways.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
And that's even with the break time of changing referees.
Yeah.
I was gassed.
Chris said that's, and you know, him and Wolf, that was not a great fight. It wasn't a bad fight.
Right.
I had the wrong headgear for that. I mean, you saw the one where it spun around?
During my fight,
the webbing.
It spun around a little bit on me. It spun around on Austin as well.
These ones we got, I mean, they tuck into your chin and then you pull the strap back. There's none of that up top.
They're really solid.
I mean, it's up top, but it's not tie up top.
Right.
It's already, once your ring guy pulls it, it really,
okay.
And it's really locked in.
Okay.
So
see, that was something I was not used to. I'd never put headgear on before.
Yeah, nobody has. Nobody had. Everybody that been in that, except for the guy that fought the first fight, Billy's friend.
Yeah.
Nobody else had ever had headgear on in their life.
Right.
Jesse, you, Chris, Wolf. Like, I mean, it was interesting.
It was fun.
I mean, Nikki, that was a great fight.
That was really good. For them to be drunk.
I'll let you.
Right.
After we do the Coke, I'll let you give your predictions. And I'm going to let every fighter give their predictions on who they think's going to win. You don't have to say why. Just say, think this person's going to win. And just be like, and we'll go from there. All right, on the rocks.
All right.
I think it's going to tone it down.
I think so as well.
Much better.
A lot.
Much better.
It kills that burn, but you still have the flavor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. That's... Wow.
Ooh,
So much better.
ooh,
It's impressive. That's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
not a fan.
And you said
Really?
we go to 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
So
a
like
fan.
13 and a half.
You didn't like that?
Not a fan.
You don't like stuff on ice. You're more of a straight shooter.
Yeah. It might be good with cold though. I can see
Jerry,
that.
put the lid on that right now.
Before you lose it.
No, before it dries out.
Oh, okay.
They're not that expensive. It's just,
Right.
I just like to fuck with Gary. Put that up there.
Okay.
Fucking soap, man. Here, drink this. And that's me, man.
I actually really
What is
enjoyed
that? What's it look like? It looks like coke. It smells like coke.
Well, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck.
Come
Come on, man. Give me some, please.
There you go, buddy.
Come on, please.
If you think you have children,
Yes, I have 4 now.
4 now, yeah.
Yeah. I got a surprise and we did a DNA test and it turned out I had
Kristen,
no.
you got another one.
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Alyssa Yoder.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, all right.
Is my 3rd child. And he's 3. And then I have a child with Kristen.
Yeah.
He's 4.
One.
What month is it? September? September? Yeah.
Good September. 5 days in.
5 months.
Yeah.
5 months on the.
It's gonna be okay that she barked in.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean,
No, we get along great.
I mean, you out there yelling at my bartender or her coming in trying to shiv your ass while you're in the ring. She might. I mean,
No, she's a really good mom and she co-parents with me very well.
yeah, she's a good person. She's
Absolutely.
solid, man.
Oh yeah.
Person's
Oh, yeah.
good people. I mean, things happen.
I
They are what they are.
Absolutely. We may not be in a relationship, but I couldn't ask for a better co-parent.
Yeah, and people that stay with people for the kid, it ends up bad.
Right.
It
It
always
usually
ends
doesn't
up
work
bad.
out, and the environment's usually
Usually
not
hot,
very
yeah,
well.
exactly. It's
And-
toxic.
Right. It ends up worse for the kid.
Yeah,
It does,
exactly.
yeah.
You know, so sometimes it's just better to.
You know, there's always that cheaper to
Separate-
keeper. I don't believe in that, man.
Oh,
You just
no,
take
no,
me
it's
together,
not.
you can't.
Yeah, no kidding. Don't put yourself.
Right.
Mentally, maybe. Or, for the kid,
Right.
yeah. But, like, for you, or if you don't want to be with somebody, it's really hard to be with them. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, I've seen people, they got 3 kids together and, and everything, and they're like this and that, and, they're like, I gotta stay. No, you don't.
Right.
But there's some evil people out there that will run your ass up
Absolutely.
on child support. I've seen it both ways. I've seen deadbeat dads, and, I've seen deadbeat moms, and,
It goes both ways.
and then the kid's the only one that suffers, like.
Absolutely. Nobody wins whenever the kid is a bargaining tool.
Exactly. I know. Everybody knows.
So,
All right,
It's all right.
with the cola.
But the Morgan's kids,
Yes, that's
thank you
Kristen.
to Kristen and all 4 of
Well,
them.
happy
Four
belated
babies.
Labor Day, and hope you guys had a good time.
Yeah, we had a good time yesterday. I got really fucked up.
Yeah,
Out of nowhere, and I don't usually do. I can't drink during the day when the sun's up.
It was so hot. We get.
It doesn't work for me, man. It don't.
John,
They-
John, thank you for letting us use the pool.
Yeah, John.
You all right?
But did you die, bro?
But did you die, sucker?
He might have.
He might have.
I had to revive him out of Rumor's parking lot, give him some
Uh-oh.
We had to-
teabag his
We had to
ass.
carry him. I'm in.
Brandon,
Brandon,
like-
rumors.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody had a real good time.
Yeah, he does.
He got
Hey,
the cut
John,
super
dude,
quick.
John
man.
don't waste time with his
Oh, no.
madness. No, he really don't. You can be one drink and he's like,
You can hang in.
he cannot
It's
hang
like a
in
switch.
as
No,
much as
it's
he
like a
drinks.
switch.
I know, it's one drink and he's in a whole different atmosphere.
Absolutely.
It goes
It'll go from
He's not even using words.
nothing to.
green to red real quick.
Not bad.
Ah, what?
I think I liked it with just.
yeah.
I think I liked it better just on the rocks, honestly.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I didn't like it that much. Better.
Woo.
The
Good morning, sunshine. Here we are.
maybe the.
It did kind of.
but it changes the flavor of the bourbon.
There hadn't been many that me and Gary have done that we liked the cola.
Okay.
So
Better than the rocks. I gotta give that one.
I disagree on that one. I gotta disagree on that one. But
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I'm a big fan of sipping a glass of bourbon on a big chunk of ice.
I'm the same thing. He's not, man. He just, this motherfucker would chug kerosene if you give it to him in a shot glass. He has no chill.
Well, see, you can't give somebody like that a good bottle of bourbon because it'll be gone.
Yeah, he don't care.
Week.
Yeah, he don't.
No. If I've got a good bottle of bourbon, usually that's Buffalo Trace. I'm sorry, that or some Weller. We need to get some Weller.
See, the favorite I've found as far as flavors in my past is Basil Hayden. A really nice, slow sipping bourbon.
Mr. Stansel, after you get it added up, we'll let you go first with your rating. A few things. We're getting a allocation package for the fight. It's Buffalo Trace. There'll be a bucket. You can buy a ticket for $1. There's going to be Eagle Rare. That's a $5 a ticket. Weller, $5 a ticket. E.H. Taylor, $10 a ticket. And Blanton's, $10 a ticket. And all different colors, so don't try to get sneaky. I will have 5 different colors of tickets.
Yeah.
And the 50-50 raffle's still going on. We got the bracelets in today.
How do you?
So these are $3, 2 for $5. If you see me at the liquor store, Gary's going to have them in Applebee's.
You're at Applebee's, I got you.
The shirts will not be here till day of.
No.
There's going to be liquor, same place it was last year. It's going to be a lot of beer, a lot of liquor.
It's going to be a good time, though.
Just make sure you donate. Like,
yes.
Don't be a douche.
Yeah, be fair, man.
Yeah, I mean, this is all for a good cause, and you know, I don't know if you had anybody you know go through breast cancer.
Yeah, my grandmother, first year, my
that's right.
Shirt, on the right side, it said in memory of Big Mama. That's my great grandmother died of breast cancer.
So, yeah, it's a sad thing.
It is. But thankfully they've gotten advanced in medicine, and there's a lot more people.
Any woman that got it in the 50s, 60s, 70s, you just marching time.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah.
Olivia Newton-John, love you. I didn't even know she had it. Like, she kept that under wraps, and it takes you down. And Ellie had it, and I've never had anybody that close to me have it.
Right.
So that was
scary,
weird.
I'm sure that was real scary.
Yeah, it was real scary. It was scary to her. It was scary to me. Like, we didn't know how this. She's in remission, and thank God for that. But it was. That's why this is happening. It's because of her.
Oh, absolutely.
I was like, I got to do something. Like, and there's nothing better than watching people that don't know how to box to box.
That was fun.
It's a fun. It's gimmicky. I mean, we have fun. You know, it's a good time. There's food. There's soft drinks. There's liquor.
Nobody's ever left and went,
shirt.
I didn't like that.
Yeah,
like, oh, that's fucking cool.
Exactly.
Right.
So, all right.
Well, I think the best part about this whole thing is you're not sending all the money to the Breast Cancer Association, where you don't really know where it's going. You can hope it goes somewhere good, but you're sending it to someone local.
Laura's in on it this year.
Yeah.
You know,
Derek's mother-in-law, Alyssa's mom. Yeah, she had it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so we're kind of teaming up with her.
Right.
So she's going to get some of the money to do whatever she wants.
Right.
To give to wherever she wants.
They
don't need it for that.
Oh, well, I don't.
But I mean, she can give it to some local person in Nashville, in Smyrna, where she's at, and it's her money.
Yep.
We're giving her $500 right off the top, like whatever she wants to do with it.
See, that's great.
Yeah.
Because we're going towards people that are local.
Yeah,
And
there's some people
our
can't
own
work
community.
when they have it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
you know, bills still come in.
Right.
You know that.
Especially in this economy.
Yeah, in this economy, nobody cares about nobody anymore.
No.
You know, and I thought COVID would bring people closer. No, it just made them more evil.
Apart.
Yeah, it really did. Nobody wants to touch nobody. Nobody wants to talk to anybody.
No hugs,
I mean, a mask or, you know, the fist bump, the elbow
Right.
bump.
No, they go from fist bump or shaking hands to fist bumping
or
to
to giving you the
elbows. Right.
Hey.
give you.
Well, I'm a hugger. If I know you,
If
I know you, I'm, hey,
Gary hugged you.
No, I don't like that.
He got broken off. He got broke off at Rob's from some girl. He hugged the other girl, and he went in for. She goes, "Get away from me."
Oh, okay.
And he goes, "No." And then he goes, "Don't fucking touch me." So I like grabbed him by the shirt, and I was like pulling him back. He went back over there, but you know, some people,
I want to apologize.
everybody knows you, but everybody don't know you.
Yeah, I know.
And you gotta get in the same mindset as me. Like, I mean, I don't touch people just because I don't know them.
Oh,
You know, John's a hugger, you're a hugger. I mean, and when y'all get drunk, it intensifies.
Oh, I know. Oh,
Right.
yeah.
John will hug me 18 times. The drunker he gets,
Oh,
is
boy,
the more he
Oh,
hugs.
yeah.
And that's fine, because I love John, and I know John.
Oh, yeah.
But he'll say, dude, we were at a casino. Me
He
and
told me y'all
Justin.
were going. Y'all started going.
Yeah, we went to Tunica, and he
ago.
goes, so this woman's like, she's all propped up playing a slot machine. So he's talking to me and Justin. He just leans over and he's like, have a good night. Just and Justin said, do you know her? Or he goes, does he know her? I was like, no, he don't. I said, that is John.
To a T.
To a T.
To
Well,
a
he
T.
He came down in a goatee and then he shaved his face. Did you see why
Oh,
he
my
was shaved?
God.
Oh, he looked so bad.
He looked rough.
He did. Thank God, John, you got your beard
Yeah,
back.
thank
so.
God.
Oh, it's
He's like,
rough.
"I
It was,
do,
you
do."
didn't
I'm
see
like,
him at
"I
work
just
with no
do."
beard? Like,
We're
He was
doing
all
all you
work.
can eat wings.
Yeah, well, that's
when I'm
before
at
that.
work,
yeah, I guess
I'm-
you're just pumping out wings.
Oh yeah, I'm busy.
All right.
Busy.
Give us your
But
reading.
all right, so
Turn it
on the neat, I gave it a 3.8. Pretty good, but burn was real heavy towards the end, but it didn't last long, so it was still good.
But it came back.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, not too bad.
On the rocks, I gave it a 4.3.
Yeah,
Real good, subtle taste. You got all the flavor, but none of the burn.
yeah. It was really good on the rock.
Right. And with the cola, I would have gave it a lower score, but you still got some of the flavor
So you
from the
kind
bourbon.
of, yeah.
So I gave it a 3.2.
Well, I gave us a lot of bourbon on that.
What's your
Total overall,
11.3?
11.3.
So
He recommends.
recommends it.
absolutely. No, it's
There we go.
it's a good bourbon. I'd buy it.
Need that
I'm
guy.
surprised that nobody's buying it.
$79.99. That's a hit to a pocket for something
Right.
you don't know.
Right.
Need
Yeah,
that
I mean-
3-1.
They should have made it like the little 50 milliliters and the big
Right.
Rocks,
done
I didn't like it. The rocks
Yeah,
2.8.
so-
Cola 3-1. I ranked it a 9. Sorry.
Non-total.
all right. I gave it a 2.9 neat. I really did not
That
like
burn?
it. But it was a neck pour, so
Right.
rocks I gave it a 3.8. Cola I gave it a 3.5. Gave it a 10.1 overall, so 9, 10, 11. We're going to average it out to a 10. We recommend it, but I don't know where you'll find it.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
It's really, if you find it, it's not worth $79.99.
Yeah, it's a little pricey.
I wouldn't say
Or
it's worth that
$69.99.
price.
This is a 40.
40. I was gonna say 40, $50
Yeah,
bottle.
$40, $50
max.
bottle. $39.99 to $45.99 is
But
better for you.
It's a good sipper on ice.
I mean, it really is. If you do get it, we recommend you do rocks. All right, now we're going to play the game of who do you think will win? All right, here we go. All right, we got Gary, Bourbon in the Barn versus TWE
Oh man.
for the Dayton Boulevard World Championship.
Well, see, here's the thing about this one is I don't know who the team
He don't either.
is.
He doesn't either.
Right, that's the big guesser here.
So,
but
well, I'm
I'll
going to
tell
be
you
in
what,
Gary's
I'm
corner.
gonna root
so.
for Gary.
Yeah,
I'd put money on Gary on
there you
this.
go.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna-
I got faith in you.
Next.
That's my belt.
You know JP. You don't know JT. This is the military match. Both of them are in the military. This will be a little interesting.
Okay.
A little bit older, a little bit crazy.
Right. So JP's a little
Yeah, he's a little high strung, but it is.
high strung, wild hair.
Oh yeah.
Can't really.
He shaved his beard.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw
I
that.
didn't even know who he was.
It's-
Well, I knew who he was.
But it's not usual.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
But he's one of those people you can't really predict what he's gonna
Yeah,
do.
he like or I call him Chapman. His name's JT Chapman. I call him Chapman, but Chapman could really hit him and like put him on a different level.
Okay.
So
he
yeah,
can-
and JP's a little bit younger, so
Right. With me not knowing JT, I know JP. He's high strung. With him being so unpredictable, I'll say that one could go either way.
yeah.
But it's going to be a damn good fight to watch. I'm going to root for JP because I know him.
All right. What about the
winners?
Woman Warrior match? Tasha and
See,
Emily.
this is
I love
tough.
Emily. I do.
This is tough because I feel like
I
if
like
it
both of
goes
them.
all the way,
Emily's
I
going to
think
win.
Emily's going to
Yeah.
win.
But
If
Tasha does
gets
have
her
knockout power.
one really, or maybe a couple really good times with weight behind it,
I think
I don't know if Emily will be able to take it.
Got a good stomach punch or something like that?
I don't really see them having
I don't
that
see
technique.
them throwing body.
Yeah, I don't either.
I feel like they're gonna throw.
Yeah, I think they're going to wear
straight at the
themselves out. I think it's going to
Right.
get stopped halfway in the first round and the second. If it goes to decision,
head.
I would go Emily if it went to decision. but
I don't know, man.
don't
I think
see it
Tasha's going to be really aggressive. So.
I don't see.
I
going
think
two
so.
rounds.
However, the only thing is, I think Tasha may wear out quicker.
Ooh, that's true.
She's got a lot
Right.
ready.
I think Tasha will be more
I
aggressive.
don't think she
in
can
the
conserve
first
her energy.
2 rounds.
Yeah.
And then the 3rd round, she won't have the energy to go
Yeah.
like she wants to.
I think Tasha's going to.
And if Emily is strategic about it
Second round.
or can move around, Emily might have it. But if
Yeah,
if
she's
Tasha
really got
lands
to
a
stick and
couple of
move.
them- oh,
she
yeah.
really has.
You
She
gotta
does
think
have the
about
height.
size difference.
She's got the.
She's got the height.
reach and the reach.
and the reach.
So she just needs to. Like, and I know this is old cliche, but just stick and move. Like,
Right.
don't get in the ropes. Don't get in the corner because
No,
if Tasha
you have
gets
to
her in the
move
corner,
around.
I
It's-
really think that's going to
It
get.
might be over with.
Yeah,
at that
it might be
time.
over with.
It might be over
All right,
with.
I
at
won't
that
make you pick this one because you're in it.
Well, yeah.
Leif Dobbs and Kel Blevins. I know you probably don't know either of them.
point. No, I know both of them.
Oh, do you?
actually.
They've been talking a little shit to each other.
I saw
And they
that.
work together.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
they work
do,
at
yeah.
that burger place.
Yeah.
now.
We're going to have them on the show together.
Yeah,
man.
we're gonna have them. Kel kind of was like, "That's a Leif thing," but
Right.
I mean, Leif can. I mean, he's got to be on the show. Like,
Well, I actually saw Kel a couple days ago, and he's more of he wants to do the fight, but he's not real into the shit talking. He just wants to get it done, and that
Leif
makes me
keeps
think.
needling at him like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
a little chihuahua, and,
Oh, yeah.
and I think Kel's gonna
I
have a little
think
something for him. But
I
I
don't
like,
know these guys,
you know, Leif is
You know
real,
Leif.
real loose and
yeah,
stringy
stringy.
with how he moves in general.
And I mean, he moves a lot. Like
Right.
I've seen him dance a lot.
Oh
at
yeah,
karaoke
and he's
shows.
real fluid.
But yeah, exactly.
You know?
So Kel, if he goes in there buttoned up, he might get hurt.
Right. However, I think Kel might be tight enough to be able to
Limit
pay
that.
attention and limit his movement. If Kel catches him, I think
What Kel
I think
really
Kel
needs
will
to
have
do is, I think he needs to tie him up as much as he can
right
and get a couple of shots in and back up.
If Kel can put him against the ropes or in
Yeah,
the corner,
yeah,
I think
so-
it'll be over. If Leif can keep moving around in the ring, because he's so fluid, he kind of reminds me of Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, it really does.
Honestly.
Now we got Ron Crawford and Gentry Adams. I didn't know much about Gentry. Chris kind of told me he was in and Ron was in.
So I met Gentry. He does karaoke
Yeah,
with Chris
yeah.
down at Southside, and I met him a few times.
Is he pretty cool?
He's
Are they
he's a good
sized
guy.
up about the same? I know Ron lost a lot of weight. Gentry's
Gentry's a big guy. When I say big guy, he's bigger than me, but he's not Ron's size. Now
Yeah.
Ron's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
He's more in shape now, and you know he's got a background with mixed martial arts, so he's got some training with that. However, this is boxing.
Yeah,
it's not
there's
mixed martial
none of
arts.
that. Yeah,
It's different.
When you got to keep your feet to the ground,
Right.
That's hard. Yeah, and you can't clinch or anything like
Right.
that.
See,
Or
that was
take
my
somebody-
problem.
Yeah,
with
taking somebody in a
kickboxing.
yeah.
Was he threw a kick and I caught it and kind of threw him on the ground, and I immediately wanted to go into a full mount
Yeah,
because I'm a wrestler.
but that's not what you
I couldn't.
Yeah.
That was my first reaction, but I had to catch myself.
And
I
Ron's probably
don't know
got
much about Gentry's background on fighting.
I don't know. I think he's just a fighter.
Right.
Like
Right.
90% of this is Jesse Shingleton and Chris.
I think
Okay.
Chris has it.
And I get that, and everybody thinks that. This is old school Bell Avenue, North Chattanooga. He's won a couple of. He's coming second in a couple of tough man contests. He can.
Oh man.
He can take a beating. Like you're not just.
So
gonna,
he's tough.
Yeah, he's North Chattanooga
he's gonna
before
go-
it was North Shore tough.
He's
Yeah.
going to go the distance.
Yeah,
He's not gonna get
if he
knocked
can,
out, probably.
Chris better be very aware of what's coming.
Right.
And I think Chris does.
Chris is a tough guy.
Because
He
I've
can
told
take some
Chris,
swings.
I've told Chris, and Chris is New York tough. I mean, he's
Right.
every bit of New York. I mean, he's
He-
a bit of New York.
I mean, he's a tough guy.
Yeah,
He
really
can
is.
take a hit, and
He can deliver one.
he can deliver one.
Chris can fight, and Chris is like intellectually makes him more dangerous than
Right.
his intellect is.
He thinks about what he's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
do.
thinking about six
Deer.
punches. You know, these you know, they're coming with haymakers. He's
Right.
just stepping back, like, well, let him wear the fucking stuff out.
Right.
Yeah, nobody cares.
You don't have to go
Yeah, you
all out.
No.
I think Jesse will fight smart though. He's not gonna
Let me
fight-
learn you, and then
Jesse's going to go
slip
after him
once.
full bore and try to end it quick, which
That's
he
what I
needs
was
to
thinking.
because if he plays around with Chris and he goes the distance, I don't think
If he goes the
has
distance,
the
I think
stamina.
Chris will put him down.
Yeah, Chris will put him down, and Chris has no problem putting somebody down.
Who makes the call?
Because he's got that power.
I'm going to get some judges this year. I didn't have them last year, and that kind of bit me in the ass with Cole and Rob's fight because they went the distance, and they're like,
Right.
and they were like, "Do you want to do it by popularity?" And I said no. Matt Booth asked me that. I was like, "Cole's got 40-some people here. Rob's got 5." You know.
I mean, I'd be yelling for Rob, but
Yeah, I mean, but I was like,
so
no.
that's not really fair when you
Yeah,
got 40
yeah,
people
exactly.
in the room.
I mean,
versus
dude, they were
5.
chanting when he came out. I mean, like, Cole's good people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Rob's good, but Rob has his moments.
I
A
love
lot of
Rob.
people don't like Rob. I love
I
Rob.
love him too, man.
But,
He's
like,
been a
I
long
knew
way,
he was
man.
not going to win that by going that route.
Yeah.
So I had to call it a draw.
Right.
I had no judges, anything. I'm going
That's the safer route to go when you don't
Uh,
have judges and you've got 40 people for one guy in the room and then
yeah,
5,
7, yeah.
7
Yeah.
for the other guy in the room.
But-
that's not even a fair.
Yeah, so I'm
popularity.
I'm gonna make Barrett, Greg, and somebody else a judge.
I
And
think
that's the
that
only
would-
way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, is it going to be with the judges? Are you going to do a point system for them? Like, are they going to do a point system, or is it?
Well,
gonna
they
be
don't really know how
just
to do
their
it. Just kind of, you know,
visual
by
talent?
visual, you know.
Okay.
Because I watched a fight one time, and this fight still pisses me off. It was when Leonard beat Hagler, because you know how they chop the sticks in like a boxing?
Yep.
Well, he just run up and like, you know, and he's getting points for it. Hagler beat the shit out of him pretty much the whole fight. But on those 10 seconds when they slapped those, he just come up like, because he was so quick, but he was pointing him.
See,
So,
that's one thing.
you got
I
to
was
look at
told.
ring domination. You got to look if somebody's retreating, you know, and they know what to look for. I'll talk to Barrett and Greg and get them on the same wavelength. Look for,
Position
you know,
in the
some
ring.
position. Yeah, like if you're
Like, who's
dominating the ring,
dominating the
and
ring?
if they keep tying somebody up because
Right.
they don't want to get hit by them, I mean, a lot of things play into it, and they're pretty smart. I mean,
Right.
they're too smart. I mean, they're really like fight-wise, they would know what to look for.
Okay.
And I'll get a third one down the line. But I mean, these are two, they're straight up as 12 o'clock. They're not going to be like,
Non-biased.
yeah, non-biased. I mean, well, they really don't know anybody in this.
Okay.
I mean, they gave Nikki the victory. They both knew Nikki because she worked with us. But Nikki actually won that fight
She did.
against Aaron. I mean, Aaron hung in there. That girl was 6 beers and
They
two
were hammering.
shots in when she came. And I mean, Nikki drank a lot, so, you know, but Nikki actually won that fight.
She did.
I have no bitterness.
I mean,
either
they
way.
came in. They both came in swinging.
That when they
Yeah,
both
man,
fell
I
at the
mean,
exact same time.
That was funny as
that was
shit.
crazy.
But, I mean, you know, it's all for a good cause. I don't want anybody to get hurt.
No.
Right.
I don't want any lifelong, you know.
Yeah,
Names
remember this
or
is charity. You don't
anything.
want
Yeah,
everybody
Right,
to kill
I'm not
somebody.
going into this thinking I'm going to knock someone's head
Yeah.
off. However, it's still got to be a good show for all the people.
Dude, if you knock this
You
guy's
know.
head off, you're going to have a lot of friends on Facebook.
Wow.
You got a lot of, but you know, everybody's got enemies. I mean, I
Oh,
got enemies.
absolutely.
You have, Gary might be the only person with no enemies.
I don't really have anybody hate me.
Don't want anybody to love you either.
No, a
You're
lot
kind of
of-
in purgatory, bro.
a lot of people love
Nobody
you.
loves it. Nobody hates it. I mean, hey, Gary, I love you.
I love you too, buddy. Come on.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a lot
whole
of fun.
And
This
this
t-shirts,
lineup is amazing.
yeah, this lineup is more than we've had. So we got to be done by 11. A lot of people were leaving early
Yeah.
because the 50-50 raffle and the raffle for the allocation is only done after the main event. So we're going to try to get through these fast. I know everybody wants to go out and get a drink. I know everybody wants to get some food. And we want you to get the drinks. And we want you to get the food. So, you know, if something ends in the first round,
You said
what
you
did-
thought something like that. You doing the beer thing?
yeah, beer relay, me and Derek against Sweet Melissa's. Derek up to Graf's got a team. So,
Okay.
and you already been fighting by then. You can be on Team Sweet Melissa's if you want.
Okay, what is
it's
it?
5 16-ounce beers and 1 32-ounce beer.
You just have to chug with ice cream?
No, here's how it goes. When the horn sounds, they're like the buzzer, like, eh. The first person drinks the person next to me cannot take a single drink till I'm
You
done.
put your cup down.
So you put your cup down, then the
And
next
that's
person drinks.
Straight up drinking.
And
No
then at the
shotgun.
end, no shotgun and nothing. It's 5 16-ounce pint glasses and 1 32-ounce stein. I mean, if you want to be on Team
man.
Sweet Melissa's,
The only way I'd do that is if y'all didn't have anybody else, honestly.
oh, it's Sweet Melissa. You got to talk to Derek.
Slow.
Derek Updegraff, you know who he is, right? Big dude. There's the Miami stuff.
Dude, I
Sits at
tied
the
him the
bar.
other day. We did a chug thing and I tied him.
I guarantee you I know his face.
Yeah, me and Derek
know
already
who
have
he
our
is,
team.
But we're not on a name-to-name basis.
Love you,
I don't
Derek.
think.
But he
And
needs
if we
people,
are, I apologize. I've got.
but you
short
need people on,
long-term memory loss.
you know, you need people on the, he needs people on his team. Me and Derek
Okay.
already have our team.
Okay, and that's after all the fights? or
That's
is
before
that-
the main event.
Okay.
I'm going to have the women's fight, then there's going to be a big pause.
We're
And
doing like those drawings and stuff.
yeah, we'll do some drawings, some giveaways, let people go get a drink and all that. And then we'll do the beer relay and then to the main event.
Yep. It's gonna be a good time,
I
y'all.
may be drunk by then.
Maybe. There's a good
Just
chance.
after the fight, I'm definitely grabbing a drink.
Oh, I hope everybody does.
But I
There's going to
definitely
be,
plan on having a
look, this
drink
is
with my
all
opponent.
Athens products
Yeah.
because you worked there.
I did.
You did get good.
I used to
yeah.
work there.
Yeah.
My cousin, is a driver there now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Athens is a great distributor.
Wonderful.
Empire, if they were more local, they probably wouldn't be as douches.
Right.
And I'm not bad mouthing Empire.
No.
They have great products, but Athens is sponsoring some of this, so it's going to be Incinerator, Green Label Evan Williams, Jack Daniels, Crown Royal. What am I missing? There's 5. Incinerator, Green Label Evan Williams, Crown Royal, Jack. It might be only 4, but there's going to be beer. I don't think there was 5. Crown, Jack, Green Label Evan Williams, Incinerator, and there's going to be Mick Ultra, Yingling, Coors Light, Mick Ultra, and either Twisted Tea or some kind of craft beer. There's going to be no Bud Light there. But I just don't want to have to take beer home.
Right.
Okay.
No,
Well,
I
I mean,
get it.
and I know there's a lot of things going on with Bud Light, but you know, people hold true and people stuck with it.
We don't want to piss anybody.
But Ultra is the only Anheuser-Busch product that will be there. That's just because
Okay.
it's still the mainstay.
Right.
There's gonna be,
Honestly, when it comes down to it, most women drink Ultra
Yeah.
if they're drinking domestic.
so I'm going to go with probably a 12-pack of Twisted Tea regular because I know that's been a big hit at Sweet Melissa.
That's not gonna last. I can drink that by the time I get done with my fight and it gets down to the middle of the
Well, then okay, right now here's the fight lineup. It's the military match starts it.
Okay.
This is not in order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is not in order.
I'm thinking this is in order.
No, this is not in order. Hey, we made the poster and I was like, they're going to think it's in order. Then Gary's going to wrestle for the Dayton Boulevard World Championship.
Okay.
Then you,
Okay.
no, then Lath and Kale. Then you, then Ron and Gentry, and then the women's match. Then we take that break
Okay.
where we do the beer relay, get ready for the main event. Then we'll do the main event, and then we'll do all the drawings for the 50-50 raffle and the allocations and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
So
And then afterwards, I think we're going to do.
afterwards,
sweets.
we're going to Sweets.
All right.
I think they're putting a drink special together
Yeah.
for us. They did it last year. Nikki did a great job.
Mhm.
They didn't a lot of people show up because they got to drink there.
Yeah.
The first year, everybody went to Rob's because you couldn't drink there.
Yeah.
Right.
And now we can have alcohol there. So there's a few different things. So get where we need to be financially.
Right.
People get behind this, even if you don't really care about breast cancer.
Yeah, just, again, be generous, man.
Just be generous. Just
It's
be
a
there.
good cause, man.
Yeah.
It's a good cause.
Everybody loves
Don't
titties.
meet us there, beat us
Yeah,
there.
who doesn't
That's
like
a G Money clip. He said, "Don't meet us there, beat us there." Doors open at 5.
Yeah.
First fight, bell time 6 o'clock
Yep.
ish. Depends on everything, but we're going to try to get through this quick. Get everybody out by 10, 11. I know it's a Sunday, but a lot more restaurant people come to this than.
Oh, yeah.
Then,
Right.
then
Well, because, most of them
corporate
spend
America,
less.
it's more geared towards that.
Yeah.
I mean, we try to do it on a Columbus Day weekend because I know the banks are closed. And there's a lot of corporations that close for Columbus Day, so we try to do it Columbus Day weekend from here on out, so everybody
bring
can.
cash, right? No cards.
No, we're gonna work on that. I'm gonna put Ellie's Cash App, Venmo, and there'll be like little things setting up like this, but there'll be chalkboards where you can do things. But please bring cash, 18 and older. I don't want a bunch of kids running around 6 or 7 years old. Like we don't need that. It's adult function.
Yeah.
There's violence,
Yeah.
and I watched a lot of violence when I was a kid.
You got people cursing.
Yeah, you got people cursing. I mean, there's alcohol.
Right.
It's just not a good environment for anybody.
For 12-year-old or 8-year-old.
Yeah, 13-year-old. Yeah,
There's
trying to
gonna be
do
at least
something.
one
Yeah, trying to
drunk
drink.
asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
They bring beer there. They're 16 years old. They drive up in the car. They
They
can
get in
drink it in their car.
trouble, they get in
They come in.
trouble.
There's a lot of
What have you
legalities
been?
of this. So.
It's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah, just try to be 18 and older, but you got to be 21 to drink. Like that's
We will
not
have,
changing.
we're gonna have little wristbands.
Yeah, there'll be little pink wristbands. There'll be 4 bartenders. Kristen's one of them.
Right.
Susie, Jen, and Moon are making a comeback.
Yeah.
So
We got
when you come
6 ring
in,
girls.
when you come up, somebody's going to check your ID. Somebody's going to give you a wristband, and then somebody's going to give you a drink.
Yeah.
That's the way it's going to go. Period. If you don't have an ID, unless I personally know you, or somebody can vouch for you, like Gary or Morgan or Ellie or Cold or somebody like that, then you're not getting a drink.
Right.
And if you get fussy about it, I will have somebody remove you from the premise.
We don't want to be dicks, man.
Yeah,
We all don't
we
either.
just want to have a good time. We want everybody else to have a good time, and
It's
you
too
will
much
not.
legal trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
man.
just not, and you will not
It's
be
not
overserved.
worth it.
If you can't walk up to the table, and that even goes for me. If I can't walk up to the table
Yeah, you're
by
cut
the
off,
end of
I'm
it,
sorry.
then I'm not getting a beer. That's probably not going to happen, but
Justin.
yeah, Justin. That's where the Twisted Tea's coming in.
Right.
His podcast,
There's no rumble.
Ruthless
No.
Toothless. Love you, Justin.
We do love you.
All right,
Love
we're
you,
gonna run it
brother.
back here. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, I want to do,
I was gonna say, do you mind if I go ahead and get another one? That's pretty good.
Will you grab it? You want to?
Yeah,
There, just grab
absolutely.
him some ice.
That's
That-
really good.
You just want it neat,
All
right?
right.
yeah. Morgan, what do you think about the show so far? You having a good time, man?
Absolutely.
All right, cool.
Absolutely.
Cool.
I've been, like I said, y'all know this, I've been trying to be on the show for a while, but y'all already started, had a huge lineup of people.
Oh yeah,
y'all
dude.
had.
It got real bad. Hey Gary, will you give me some ice?
Yeah.
Now.
Please?
I'm just kidding.
Hey, we're gonna get out of here, but we're gonna get our drinks, run it back a little bit. It's been a great time. We got a lot coming up. I mean, this is really gonna be a jam-packed month for me, Gary, Ellie.
Yeah.
So if we don't get to everybody, then we don't get to everybody. But we'll do our best. And somehow me and Gary got to get back. Y'all just need rocks, right?
I got
Why do
right.
you got so much ice?
Well,
He's not
let's
doing
get
coke.
Gary.
There you go. But
Let's get it out.
hey,
There we go.
Fugitive, if you see it out
My bad.
and it's reduced price, I would not pay the price tag they're putting on this.
If it's $40,
I would-
$50,
Yeah.
it's definitely
It's
worth
worth
it,
now.
but it's not worth $80. $70.
Yeah, there's one that's Coke.
Bring it up,
With the
man.
cola.
And some more.
This is all 3 ways right here. Look, neat.
Different
All
ways,
right.
yeah.
With the cola.
Hey.
Hey, good job.
Cheers,
Thank
y'all.
you for doing the show, man.
Absolutely. Russell, if you see this, thank you for offering to be one of the fighters. I look forward to it.
Well,
Have a great time.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank everybody that's volunteering their time and their anatomy for this.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, we can't do it without you, and people stepped up.
We'll try not to get you.
There's some things going on. We'll talk to you about that after we get done.
Right. Well,
But,
you know, I've got a couple
yeah,
things going
yeah.
on as well.
But
so.
good night, everybody.
Yeah, we
love
love you,
y'all.
If you want to donate to the Small Wiener Foundation, my cash app, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know.
He might have a small wiener, but it's very fucking productive.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the seed works.
Yeah.
All right, we love you guys, man. We'll see you next